Alright, so I saw this movie called See How They Run last night, and I really liked it. This is a very interesting movie. No one is talking about this movie, no one has seen this movie, and it really pisses me off, and here's why. This film is being released by 20th Century Fox under Disney. This is a Fox Searchlight film, and they just kind of threw it out with no marketing. This movie has a great cast. It's got Sam Rockwell in it and other people who are really great actors, and it's just no excuse for this movie. Here's the thing: a film like this can very obviously sell well. With Murder on the Orient Express and Death on the Nile being hits and doing well at the box office, there's no excuse that another murder mystery type movie can't also do well. Also, Knives Out did well, and this is very much in the style of a Knives Out movie. I would say, uh, guess what? Knives Out is getting a sequel this year. Disney has been pushing the film Amsterdam very heavily. Now, I think that a lot of that has to do with the director and cast of that thing being very extensive. Robert De Niro, Chris Rock, and I forget the director's name. And I don't really want to say his name because he's a human piece of shit. But yeah, I am very upset with how this film's been put out there. And I think we all should, honestly, as film fans, take a stand against Disney with this shit. Because these Fox Searchlight films are either they're just thrown out there into theaters, no marketing, no press, no real love or care put into it, or they're thrown onto Hulu, same thing, but it's worse because it's on a streaming service. And I'm not saying this film would have done crazy well, but I think film would have done at least decent. I can't imagine a film like this is very expensive and hard to make. Well, I wouldn't say hard to make, but very expensive, and would lose them a shit ton of money. This movie is really awesome because this is a first-time director, and this film is amazing as a first-time directorial debut. The cast, again, like I said, is great. They do all amazing performances, and this movie really feels like someone who loved the murder mystery genre, had a great time with it, loves novels, murder mystery novels, murder mystery type movies. He plays into them. He makes fun of them. He satirizes them. This is very much a dark comedy, and it's done very well. So if you like movies like Clue, you will definitely really like this movie. If you like movies like Knives Out, you will really like this movie. It is a excellently well put together movie. It's very well paced, very funny, very well acted. The cinematography is really good. This is a movie that you definitely should go check out. I would argue, out of majority of the movies that I've seen this weekend, this is probably the best one to check out. Though it will be the one that people are talking about the least. They'll be either talk about Pearl or The Woman King, which I have not seen yet, and I will try to get out a review for that this week, along with the film God's Country, whenever I get a chance to go check those out. But I do also want to check out some other movies. But yeah, I really am frustrated with how this film's been marketed and put out there. I find it absolutely disgusting, and I think these companies are really shitty in how they treat a lot of these films and just throw them out there, and it's getting really frustrating for as film fans. And it's mostly a Disney thing. They don't want to support anything that's not their big properties, even when it's made in their own house. If something isn't immediately a success like Lightyear, they're really quick to can anything involving it. If something isn't made to be a big hit like this movie, then it's just like, whatever, get rid of it. And I don't understand it. It's really disgusting business practice. I don't really know what we can do to stop it besides call it out. But I don't think these giant corporations are ever going to listen to us.